This huge area of forest in southern Tasmania is simply known as the WARRA, 16,000 hectares of land put aside to learn more about the impact humans are having.
What WARRA is about is long-term ecological research. It's part of an international network of LTER sites. It was the first one established in Australia. It's having its 10th birthday this year. And it's about understanding how these forests work, essentially. Not just so that we can constantly improve management, but just really for the sake of understanding them, and also for understanding how ecosystems generally work around the world in the absence of humans doing anything, so we can be looking for early warning signs of climate change, for instance.
There's lots of different people doing lots of different things, writing lots of reports and really improving our understanding of what forestry is and how we are a small part in the chain of nature.
The experiments include a range of subjects, too numerous to list, but we did meet some very interesting people on the ground. Dr. Sandra Roberts, for example.
We're monitoring water quality and stream flow continuously with a view to understanding what those features do in a natural undisturbed forestry system. So the site that we're standing at here is one of the largest streams that we're monitoring, and every 15 minutes we're recording the height of water in the weir, which allows us to calculate the volume of flow, and we're also recording how dirty the water is in the form of turbidity and electrical conductivity.
Then there's the creatures that live in the WARRA. A study started 10 years ago gave scientists the chance to compare bird populations before and after logging.
Well, there's quite a lot of change initially, especially. What we're expecting is that the bird life will return somewhat towards what it was before. The whole point of this area is that we've logged different areas in different ways, and we're trying to, well, birds are one of the tools we're using to look at whether some methods are better than others.
Now, an interesting question about the WARRA region is, how many species here?
Species, Andrew. This little one on my right is the mammals, a few, the one on the birds, plants, but the thing that really gets bug scientists going is, look, this is bugs. Heaps of bugs.
Creepy, crawly bugs.
This is called the scientist's toilet roll.
We're only just developing an understanding of just how many species out there, and we're constantly amazed how many we find. Through all the various studies at WARRA so far in the last decade, we've got close to 1,000 beetle species now, and at least half of those live in deadwood. It's quite incredible.
When you consider forestry is planned in Tasmania over 90-year periods, the WARRA, celebrating its 10th birthday this year, is playing a vital role in understanding just what exactly happens when we harvest the state's forests.
One of the main things is that trees grow back. People say you destroy a forest when you cut it down. Well, we tend not to. We just take it back to year zero and it grows back again. So this forest, 7 years ago was black and looked a bit like a Hiroshima bomb site. But now it's growing back with beautiful trees. They're growing really well. There's lots of diversity in there. A lot of the rainforest species are coming back already. And so we're learning a lot of things by just doing them and researching them over a long period of time, not just 2 or 3 years, but over a long period of time, and seeing what changes are happening.
The WARRA is located in southern forests and covers part of state forest as well as the Tasmanian Wilderness World Heritage Area.
Now, the scientific research being carried out there is of international importance and aims to help scientists understand how forest management can be